Okay, chapter 14, part 2. Sorry about that. When somebody calls, it cuts me off of my video. Papa said, maybe you just thought she was scared. No, I didn't, Popeye said. It happened again up at the store one day. Grandpa shot a chicken hawk. When the gun went off, it scared her half to death. No, she's gun shy, all right. Oh, well, Papa said, that doesn't mean anything. A lot of dogs are afraid of guns. I know, I said, but you wouldn't think she would be that way. I believe if I had a gun of my own, I would break her of being shy. Papa, gun shy. Papa looked at me. He said, from what your mother says, you won't be getting a gun for some time yet. Yes, I know, I said. When we reached the store, we saw the team was already hitched to the buggy and was standing in front of the store. Grandpa had loaded the tent and several boxes of groceries. I had never seen him in such high spirits. He slapped Pop on the back, saying, I'm sure glad you'll go with us. It'll be good for you to get out once in a while. Papa laughed and said, it looked like I had to go or have everyone in the family mad at me. Looking in the buggy, I saw my axe. I didn't think I ever wanted to see it again, but for some reason it didn't look like I thought it would. There was no blood on it, and it looked harmless enough lying there all clean and neat. Grandpa saw me looking at it. He came over. I kept it a few days, he said, just in case the marshal had some questions. Everything seems to be all right now, and we may need a good axe on this hunt. Grandpa sensed how I felt about the axe. He waited in silence for my answer. The excitement of the hunt was so strong in me. Even the sight of the axe brought back only a fleeting remembrance of Reuben's accident. I said, yes, we will need one. Besides, it's a good one, and there's no use in throwing it away. Grandpa laughed, reaching over and screwed my cap around my head, saying, that-a-boy, that's what I wanted you to say. Now you better go to the barn and get some hay and make a bed in the buggy box for your dogs. Grandpa, I said, they can walk. They don't ever get tired. Besides, they're used to walking. Walk, Grandpa shouted. They're not going to walk, no, sir. Not if I can help it. You want them to be footsore when they get there? Papa chuckled and said, we can't win a gold cup with 2 sore-footed hounds, can we? Of course not, Grandpa said. Now, you go and get that hay, like I said. As I turned to go to the barn, I couldn't help but smile. It made me feel good to have my Papa and Grandpa so concerned about my dogs. I had taken only a few steps when Grandpa said, oh, wait a minute. I stopped and turned around. Walking up to me and glancing toward the house as I did, he whispered, in that empty kraut barrel in the harness room, there's a jug of corn liquor. Cover it up in the hay so your grandma won't see it and bring it back with you. With a twinkle in his eyes, he said, you never can tell when we'll need some medicine. I knew my father wouldn't drink any of the liquor, but if Grandpa wanted to take some along in a whole barrel, it was all right with me. Just when I thought we were ready to leave, Grandma came bursting out. Grandpa got nervous. He whispered and said, did you hide the jug good? I nodded my head. Grandma handed Grandpa a pair of long-handled underwear and a scarf, saying, I knew you'd forget something. Grandpa snorted, but knew there was no use arguing with her. She started picking around in the groceries, asking about salt, pepper, and matches. Nanny, we've got everything, he said. You must think I'm a baby and don't know how to pack a grub box. A baby? Grandma snorted. Why, you're worse than a baby. At least they have a little sense. You don't have any at all. An old codger like you out chasing a coon all over the hills. At her biting remark, I thought Grandpa was going to blow up. He snorted like Daisy, our milk cow, when she had seen a booger. I crawled up in the buggy box with my dogs and hung my feet out. Grandma came over and asked me about some warm clothes. I told her I had plenty. She kissed me goodbye, and we were on our way.